Hey everybody, we're here at Toledo Executive. Going to be rolling out shortly here as we're getting everything set up and ready to go. Getting our flow on, taking a look around here. Weather looks good so far, but we're probably going to get a chance to check out that weather radar on this flight. Let's get some power up and running here. Get everything rocking and rolling there. You can already see the VFR path we're going to be taking. It's pretty much just going to be a straight fly shot. Not going to get too wild and crazy. We're going to pull those right off right now and get them out a little bit. Give me a little bit of this. We're going to go up here. We're going to check our fuel. Take off landing right. Alright, so we're good to go there. Got the fuel up and rolling. Let's see, everything's on right now. Our Flight Pro tool kit is ready to go. Got everything set for both engines. Right now we're only going to start the front this time. We're going to utilize it to get out to our main runway here that we're going to be utilizing. Excuse me. Looks like our altimeter is 3001, so we're going to have to reset that. To zoom in so I can see the darn thing. 3001. And Toledo's field elevation is about 623 feet, so yeah, we're going to go with that. Let's go ahead and kick that weather radar on. Let it start warming up. And we'll see what we get. We'll put it out at 160 miles, maybe then we'll be able to see what's going on. Right now, let's see, wind is going to be 070 at 5 knots, so I don't think we have to worry too much about it. Looks like runway is supposed to be, we're going to take off on 32. That'll head us up the way we want to be. We're going to bring this around. Taxi lights are on. Go ahead and turn those landing lights on. Put these brakes around and see what we get here. We're going to run this around just so that we can get facing out the way that we need. There's our taxi line right there. Oh, whoa, Nelly. Beautiful evening here in Toledo so far. We'll have to see, as you can see, it's starting to cloud up there to the west. We're going to go down here and we're going to make a left-hand turn on Alpha. Really need to slow down these nose wheel steering a little bit. Alright, this is going to take us down to the end of runway 32. We get down there, we're going to go ahead and fire up the rear engine. Seems like there's an overheating problem with the rear engine. Cowls are open right now. Pitot heat is off. Getting a little bit of drag here, just a little bit of torque off that prop, which keeps wanting to shoot us to the left, so we're gonna go ahead and slow down. We're kind of moving ground speed here, doing about 30 knots of ground speed, so we need to drag that down a little bit. Now we're at about 14, as you can see in the TV screen there. Another evening of the friendly skies. Here we are at runway 32. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set the parking brake. so that we can go ahead and start up the rear engine. Alright. We'll let it sit there for a second. As you see, exhaust gas temperature's 350, cylinder head's slowly coming up, it's the average. And over here, we're waiting for our stuff to come up. We've got good oil pressure. We need the oil temperature and the cylinder head temperature over here to come up. It's an average throughout. As you can see here, here's the essentially the individual cylinder temperatures. We're starting to stabilize on our exhaust gas. We'll let our cylinder head temperature come up a little bit there. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and split this throttle a little bit. I'm going to bring that up for a second. We're going to check our magnetos on the front. Dropped a couple hundred. Gotta be careful with these switches. Alright, go down one click. It dropped again. Does that look pretty good? Put it back up to both. Bring it back down. Let's bring our manifold pressure up to about 1500 on the back one. We're going to check the magnetos in that engine. Try that again. I didn't see much of a drop. Interesting. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong damn screen. I'm looking at manifold pressure when I need to be looking at RPM, so I did see it move there. So we'll go back up one to both magnetos. It comes up about 100. We're going to drop it down to the other one. Drops down to about 100. Okay, we're going to bring both of them down. We're going to go ahead and bring our props up for max RPM. Actually, we're going to go about right there because we want 25 and 25 on this for climb power. So at this point in time, we're going to go ahead, let's see here, Toledo Executive 320 Michael Cessna, ready for departure, runway 32, Toledo Executive. I don't think we have anybody in the area, but just to be safe, all of our lights are on. We've got our pitot heat on because we could see some stuff. Some moisture in the air. Alright, we're going to split these throttles once again, put the brakes back on. And we're going to bring the rear one up to 25. We're going to start down the... And then we're going to bring the front one up. Now the idea here... Oh, I know what it is. The idea here is to ensure that you're getting a good rear engine. And I'm getting a little bit of a rub here. Promise, I've only had one beer this hour. And here we go. Waiting for the... There it is. And... Pardon your pilot, folks. He's getting us there. Alright, we're up and running. We're past blue line, so we'll go ahead and bring the gear up. Flaps weren't out, but we're going to bring them up anyways. For right now, we're going to go ahead and just turn our heading to 270 degrees. Toledo Executive Cessna 320 Mike, clear runway 32 for west departure. Alright, so as I said before, we want the manifold pressure at about 25. You know what we didn't do? We didn't trim for takeoff. We didn't go takeoff trim. There's part of our problem. Just a little part of our problem. We're trimming her now. 25 and 25. We're about 110 knots on the trim now. We're gonna go up and see what we can make. I think we're starting to see some weather out there. A little bit of returns there in the 60-mile range. Let's, there we go. Okay. So we'll be alright with that. At least we're going to know where to avoid here. Okay, we're going to bring that fuel flow down to about right there. Bring the RPMs back just a little bit. Trim down and level out here. What is that directly in front of us? I think that's Toledo Express right there, if I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, that is Toledo Express. We're getting ready to transition their airspace, I think. Oh, correction, we're in their airspace. So, Toledo Express, Cessna 320 Sierra Michael, request permission to transition Charlie airspace. Oops. It'll happen from time to time.
Toledo approach November, tree 20 Sierra Mike, is type 6 miles southwest of 2 Charlie Niner, 4,200 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
November tree 20 Sierra Mike Toledo approach. Squawk 1233.
Alright, they give us a squawk code, so we gotta have to turn that on. Something odd just kind of happened over there.
0 Sierra Mike radar contact, 6 miles east of Toledo, 4,500 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Alright, maintain on navigation.
Through the Charlie airspace, 0 Sierra Mike.
Alright, so we're rolling along here. We're at about 4,600 feet. And we're pointed in the general direction that we need. We're going to Kalamazoo, Michigan tonight. Looks like you got some weather right there. You can kind of see the rain off in the distance. There's Toledo Express. We're up out of their airspace. Let's see if we can't find us something to give us a directional bearing. I tell you what, well, we can use KZO. I got to turn the layers off so I can see what the hell's going on. Looks like we're definitely going to get into some weather. So I got a distance, a DME here that we can utilize for Toledo. It is 109.0 on our nav radio. 09.0. We should be receiving it soon. Try to get Keeler, which is a VOR outside of Kalamazoo, to pull up as well. See if that gets us anything. We're not seeing it yet, but we'll probably see it soon. One would hope. Let's go over here to our automatic direction finder and see if we can get that. Try and find us some kind of a nav aid to use here. Again, still working out all the stuff here in my Cessna, so we'll keep poking around in the dark till we find something. Let's go here. Let's go with 278. Tell you, my mouse wheel seems like it's got a dead spot in it because it seems to always want to jump a couple. Alright, 278. Wasn't what we were looking for. Or we are still outside of range of it. We'll see if it comes into play here. Still learning all this, everything in this aircraft, so you have to kind of bear with me. Well, for some reason, I'm not getting anything. Let's try. Trying a couple of different things here just to see what I can get. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nope. Not picking up the VOR that I'm in here. Not sure why that is. We're zooming along. Let's go ahead and change our heading now to 301. Let's get on track for that. We'll start pointing ourselves towards Kalamazoo. Well, the good news is I got the weather radar working, so that's you know, one in a row. You know, I'm not an actually trained pilot, but I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. And maybe we're just too far out from that VOR. We're currently 78 miles from AZO, which I should be able to get a reading on that because there is a DME there. Let's try. Yeah, see. I should be getting some kind of a distance measurement here on the DME, but I'm not receiving anything at this time. We are starting to see a little bit of returns in our weather radar here. Oh, there's a return. Looks like it's going to be out here off of our 1 o'clock, though. I think we're okay. You can see the rain out there, so I think we're going to be A-okay. Sure would like to get some kind of a VOR reading here, so that way I can kind of try to figure out where we are. Let's try Webster Lake. That's 110.4. Let's see if we can get it to tune in. So, we're going to go, let's see, VOR. There, it's starting to move on us. 110.40. Still not getting any reading off that either. That's just outrageous. We should be receiving one of these VORs. Let's see, what is that there? KADG. So, there's Toledo, okay. That's Adrian. We should be able to at least pick up the direction finder off of Adrian. Should be pointing somewhere up in here. But we're not getting any of that. I wonder... Huh. .278 is our... Try to get... Oh my god. That stupid fly is back. Oh, hey, Yahtzee. Alright, so we've got we got an automatic direction finder here now. That's to this airport. Okay, so that tells us a few things. That gets us where we want to go. Alright, so now, maybe, just maybe, we'll start to receive one of these VORs. 109 is going to be the DME. Should be coming up right there. Should put us on track for Kalamazoo. There is a VOR right there, SBN. So that's South Bend. That's just north of. Oh no, that's South Bend. We don't want that one. So you should be seeing, you know, we can see it over here. This is the distance to KZO. We can see it in the top right corner of the GPS, but for some reason we're not picking anything up there. Let's get us back on Keeler here. So that's 116.6 right there. Flip it over. And we'll see if all of a sudden we start receiving that. Let's go a 120. Course 120. 120. And of course I'm not that good that my VOR is dead on. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Actually, let's change our course over to 90. Or let's go 100. Not due east, because due east is going to put us straight underneath the straight south of the airport in Kalamazoo, and I need to start figuring out we're only 60 miles out. So let's take a look at procedures. Since everything's working so well already. See, do we have an approach for Kalamazoo? We could take the 3.5. Enter. ILS 3.5. sure we can do that. Let's load it. Enter, enter, enter. Flight plan. Nope. Not what we were looking for. Alright, so we are now direct to Austin on heading, so let's go ahead and go there. We'll keep an eye on it and see what we get. For some reason, my DME radio doesn't seem to be working. I'm not getting any response on my panels. I'm not getting any response here. So, see, none of the breakers are giving me any options here. I don't see anything pushed out. Not sure why my DME is not working, but that sucks. By the same token, we're not getting any. We are getting automatic direction finder. So yeah, I'm not sure what. Everything is turned on. All panels, avionics, altimeter, battery, yeah. So I'm not exactly sure why. We are going to take a direct track down to 298. Get that a little bit fixed there. Beautiful, beautiful sunset through the clouds. Now we're probably going to have to go ahead and start descending because number one, we're at 7,000 feet. Let's go ahead and, oh boy, every time we do this, vertical speed, let's start taking you down 1,100 feet per second. We're going to grab out some of that throttle. Yes, I know, dear. And we're going to take it down to about 4,000 feet. I think at 4,000 feet we should probably be decent around those clouds that are out in front of us. I'm dialing it down here as quick as it'll go. Again, as I mentioned in my last stream, there seems to be a bug with the panels in this particular aircraft. Because if I move this, oh, it's going to work now. It's going to make a liar out of me. There's really no chance. Oh, it says, hey, what are you doing? To keep climbing down here. Turn my vertical speed back on. I went through the altitude I was at on my dial here on my panel. So we're going to take it down to 3,500. Go ahead and drop out a little bit more vertical speed. Still approaching at about 35 minutes out. We're going to bring our course down a little bit here and get it. We're a little bit off course, so we're going to try and get back on just a tad bit. Take it over 293 and catch up to the course. Get on where we need to be, and we should be alright. Let's get a little bit more music in here. Kind of hear it over everything. I don't know if you can see my toolbar. I apologize. Oh, hello. Volume mixer. Picture over here. Maybe I can give a little bit more. That's a little better. Now it'll probably be way too damn loud here in a minute when I change the songs, but we'll deal with it if it is. All this royalty-free music, I love it. Courtesy of YouTube. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy. See what I get here. I guess we could go ahead and close those cowls. Cylinder head temperature is doing alright. It's going to start coming up now because I had the cowls open. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on that weather too, man. It just is really starting to come at us. Try to get back on track here and figure out exactly why my radios aren't working. See, here's that moment where I said this will be when the music's too loud. Well, let's do that. And then, we can go back here. Maybe get it a little bit more more usable. But here we are, just cruising along across northern Indiana, southern Michigan, hanging out on a Saturday night. Yeah, buddy. Now that's picturesque. Trying to turn my cockpit lights on in here and get everything working right. I don't know why. It is the way that it is, but it's alright. Yeah, we're getting there. Now, my last landing, I gotta say, was dang near perfect. Came in at 68 feet per second, 1.09 Gs, which means you barely felt it, right? Curious as to what our current temperature is outside. We're probably 60, 62 degrees. Okay, so we're going to go over here and we're going to say just up a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, that'd probably be about right. 60, 65 degrees, which means we're at about 155 ground speed. Oh no, we're at 177, so I must be way off. Well, hell, it wouldn't be the first time. Aha! So there's our setting. Okay. Oh yeah. Now, here's the beautiful part. As you can see, it's a beautiful evening and the lights are coming up. Just double checking on my switches here, make sure everything triggered the way it was supposed to. Yeah, It looks as if so far. I don't see anything. But it's still bugging me that I'm not getting anything here. When I go to... He said, aha! I don't know why it's not showing here, but... I am getting a DME measurement. 168.5. Let's... No. Alright, so... That's the Keeler.
0 Sierra Mike, you're leaving my airspace radar service. Terminated squawk 1200.
Oh.
Frequency change approved.
Copy that. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved 0 Sierra Mike.
Alright, so 1200. On the nav, we're going to go to 122.8, which is what they call Unicom or Universal Com. See it? Oh, no, we're off by... Alright, so we're good there. Alright, so we're definitely coming in. Sun's coming down. We're going to be in about, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes. So meanwhile, as I said, I don't know why they're not lucky, lucky, lucky. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alright, so that's on nav 2. 172.9 or 170.2 knots. That's on the 109. So that is reading the DME to Kalamazoo. So we are 33.6 miles out as the sun is sinking on this sultry August evening. Cruising along about 169 knots. Got weather going to be moving in on us here on our left. I think we can probably get into Kalamazoo before it hits us, maybe? Oh, we may be wrong on that. Well, ooh, no, I'm seeing a big cell over Kalamazoo. Let's bring this range down for us here. $30 miles. It's going to be about that right there. And we might be able to it's our vertical scan going on there. Have to see how it hits us as we come to it. I mean, we can see it right over there, and that's what we're showing off of our weather radar. This stuff here is the concern for coming into Kalamazoo, so we may have a bit of a bumpy landing coming up. Pull our range out and take a look at what it is. Oh, wrong way. Alright. This was the 3-1 ILS 3-1 landing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're headed to Austin. Austin is going to be, less than 6,000. We'll be alright there. At that, we're going to turn right to heading 174. You know, if I could read a chart, I might be better. take a look at some stuff here. We're looking for Austin. I don't see it. So, Cap, man, I'll tell you what. That is a beautiful sunset. The sky is just fire orange this evening. Well, except for that storm over there. But hey, you know what? Sometimes weather's beautiful too. Take a look outside. There you see this flag beauty. She's got all of her lights on. Rather unique sound on it. From the rear prop busting into the airflow of the first. We can see below us the street lights are coming on. Well, somewhere up yonder is going to be Kalamazoo. Keep an eye out for the airport here at about a, I don't know, 3 o'clock, or yeah, about a 1 or 2 o'clock, I guess I should say. It shouldn't be 3 o'clock. That'd be dead to our east, to our right, which it is not. Me and my cockpit lights are having disagreements. We'll see if they listen or not. Alright, so we are going to be south of Kalamazoo. We've got a couple of what looks like bodies of water out here. Alright, now you can hear that Morse code in the background, right? So that is one of our it's our nav radio you hear. We're coming to range of it. "14 miles out from Keeler and are on a course of .093, 14 miles ELX 093014. That can't be right. If that's the case, yeah, that's right. Well, folks, here we go. We're coming up on the south end of the runways here at Kalamazoo, Michigan. You can start to see them The damn weather radar globe is in the way, but there you can see him. Off to our right. That's going to be Kalamazoo Battle Creek International, I believe. Or, no, that's Battle Creek. Kalamazoo's still up ahead a little bit. Almost fooled me there for a second because I thought, well, hell, we're here. We're not. We're over here. I got us. That's Battle Creek. Kalamazoo Battle Creek International is right there. We're coming up on it right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick off that autopilot. And we're going to call the tower. And we're going to call Kalamazoo Battle Creek. And come on. Tune in the tower.
Kalamazoo Tower November, Tree 20 Sierra Mike, is 8 miles southeast, 3,600 feet, with whiskey to land.
November Tree 20 Sierra Mike, Kalamazoo Tower. Altimeter 29.908, wind 116 at 4. Enter left downwind runway 17.
Left downwind runway 17. Copy that. So we're going to nope.
Enter left traffic runway 170 Sierra Mike.
So their elevation here is 868. We need to be losing some elevation. We're going to listen to Bitch and Betty here. That's because I don't have any gear down, which is okay. We could probably go ahead and rectify that situation, which will start burning off some airspeed. So we're coming in at a 45 at midfield is what we're aiming for. Which it's a 3.5. Plus 45.
Tower November 5, 74 Whiskey Delta at runway 17 ready for departure IFR to Springfield. November 574 Whiskey Delta altimeter 29.907 wind 106 at tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 17.
Okay, so we're starting to come around here. Runway 17 is pointing to the south, so we're coming into 45 to join the downwind.
Cleared for takeoff runway 17 November 574.
We got somebody taking off here. I don't think that could be another player. Getting frame hits here. I'm not sure what the what is. Why that keeps happening, I don't know. Alright, so we're in the pattern. We're a little low, but bring that up. We're going to go ahead and, of course, heading 170 is what we want. And so we want that arrow in our compass there to be at our 6 o'clock. Which we were there. Okay, dude. Get on the getting on, because I'm a-coming. There he's rolling down the runway. Alright, so let's start slowing down.
Sierra Mike, wind 106 at tree. Cleared to land runway 17.
Cleared to land runway 170 Sierra Mike.
For Whiskey Delta, contact departure on 121.2.
Yeah, we're good.
Good day.
We're good. So gears down, I got 3 green. We're going to go ahead and drop some flaps on us here.
Delta.
Alright. So here we go. We're gonna try not to lose a bunch of altitude while we do this, although I'm failing miserably at it. Give it a little rudder. Alright, we're on base now. There's our runway. Runway 17. It shows us we're low, so we're going to start giving it a little coal. And we're going to make the turn. Here we go. Since I'm the only guy in the airplane, I don't have to worry about anybody getting sick. And there she is, runway 17. And stabilize. Another notch of flaps. We're going to bring our seat up a little bit so we can see. Here goes 547 Whiskey Delta. Alright, now that I got a little bit of power to it, the red over white means we're good. Now we're white over white, which means we're high. So we're going to go ahead and let it settle in, let it come down. I'm probably going to have a harder than usual landing. Now we're on glide slope. Red over white is what we want to see. Red over red is too low, like that, which is okay because I'm going to flare out here a little bit. Oh, she said, hey, don't stall me, baby. Right on center line and set her down gently. That might have been even more gentle than the last one. I don't know.
0 Sierra Mike, turn next taxiway.
Well, how about this taxiway?
Sierra Mike, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, 0 Sierra Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kalamazoo, Battle Creek International.
Kalamazoo Airport information, Whiskey 010.
Ah, there's the ATIS. No, we want this. We want taxi to parking.
Kalamazoo ground, November tree, 20 Sierra Mike, request taxi to parking.
November tree, 20 Sierra Mike, taxi.
Turn the landing lights off.
Parking using taxiway Alpha Bravo, cross runway 5 Bravo Charlie, cross runway 2 Tree Charlie, cross runway 27 Alpha.
That was a lot. Alpha Bravo, cross runway 5.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Bravo, cross runway 5 Bravo Charlie, cross runway 2 Tree Charlie, cross runway 27 Alpha 0 Sierra Mike.
So Bravo, cross runway. I don't think she knows where we are. I could be wrong. Bravo, Alpha Bravo. So that's Alpha. This is Bravo. Cross runway 5. That's 9. I don't think she's... No, maybe not. Maybe I'm not right. It's possible. Ah, I see where it is. General aviation parking is on the north side. It's not down by the Aviation Museum. It's not down by the Air Zoo, where I'm used to going. So, Cool, I got it. Alright, crossing runway. Kalamazoo traffic. Cessna 320 Sierra Mike crossing runway 5. Kalamazoo traffic, Cessna 320 Sierra Mike, clear runway 5. Turn left on Charlie. Bravo Charlie. And somewhere here we should see a set of illuminated Okay, I guess not. Maybe it's just up here somewhere, and I don't see it. I don't know, there's a fire truck coming at me. Well, there should be a marshaller out here somewhere to park us, but he's apparently somewhere between the elephant and a rhino. You know what that means, don't you? Hell if I know. Look, dude, I'm not on fire. Get out of here. Alright, well, here we is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kalamazoo Battle Creek. We're going to pull up here and park right where we should. Right about right there. That being said, we're going to go ahead and put our parking brake on. We stopped moving, right? Okay. Pull out the fuel. Turn off the props. We're going to turn off all of our lights. Repeat heat. Next up is going to be, if we can see it, we can't see it, our fuel selectors to off. Fuel selectors to off. Away that goes. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude tonight's event here for some flying in the 337. I want to thank you for tuning in and joining us. Hopefully you found it at least somewhat entertaining. Hell, I don't know. There's the knob I'm looking for. And we're going to turn off this switchy-do right in that area somewhere. He's in there somewhere. I don't know. It's too damn dark. I can't tell. Panel light. Oh, hey, look at that. If you hit the switch, things happen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a good evening. We'll see you next time here. 320 Summer running out for WNFS Broadcasting. Enjoy.